They were inspired by the Holy Spirit to sell their property and to give it to the apostles. So Ananias and Sapphira went into that fellowship with one thing on their mind and one thing only. How could I get a blessing? So they were willing to hijack the power of the Holy Spirit and use it for their own selfish desires. So we can be taken care of and we don't have to worry about our old age and we can have some nice things. Let's kind of dissemble and feign interest in godly things, pretend we have the Holy Spirit so we can get our blessing on. So let's look at ourselves. Holy Spirit impresses you to go to church, to join a church, to witness to someone, to pray for someone. That's a serious calling. And when you made that decision, you took on the responsibility of developing and investing the gifts that God gave you. What happens when church nominations come around? And someone asks you, are you willing to teach a class or lead out in Bible study or be an usher or deaconess or join a ministry department? What's your response? Like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I got too much going on. Nah, I need to leave out at the church. I want to get my nap. When you do that, you're holding out on God. You're misusing the gifts that God gave you for the edification of the church. Now, I'm not saying you're supposed to say yes to every single person who's calling you to do something, but your church has dozens of departments, of the positions and ministries and team slots. You mean to tell me you can't do one of them? What about when someone asks you to come back in the afternoon for a youth event or for a revival meeting or to go feed the homeless or go to the nursing home and sing, and you always have some excuse because you think that there's no blessing therein? Actually, I'm going to include myself so I don't come off preaching. We think that there's no blessing within, so we're looking for the things that build us up. But if it's about somebody else at the expense of our comfort, of our time, our sleep, we're not with that. And we will not think it's selfish because we actually think that we're doing God a favor by going to church. We think that every time we crack open our Bible, we should get a pat on the back. We should get a cooker. We should get a gold star. But we see the danger from this passage in Acts 5 of putting ourselves first and getting our own blessing a priority or the priority.